Hello everyone, my name is Luca Gianni, and together with 3 professors and an MD PhD, I'm one of the co-founders of Ilios Therapeutics. We leverage decades of research of our academic co-founders to bring to life new molecular entities of validated active ingredients to counter neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's, ALS, or frontotemporal dementia. Ilios is the old name of Troy, and our mechanism of action is that of a Trojan horse. We utilize glutathione, one of the most important antioxidants produced by our body, and essential fatty acids, such as the famous omega-3s, to drive through the blood-brain barrier, the protective barrier of our brain, other therapeutic agents with strong anti-inflammatory properties. Our new molecular entities, once they're in the brain, have a multi-targeted effect on pathways of interest that are involved in neurodegenerative diseases. In particular, we're going after brain inflammation, mitochondrial dysfunction, oxidative stress, and disease-specific proteins misfolding. Our business model is that of utilizing our flexible and versatile platform on a number of neurodegenerative diseases. We want to start with ALS. ALS is a fatal disease of the motor neurons that leaves 4 to 6 years of life to the people that are diagnosed with it. It's a terrible disease, but it offers one advantage for drug discovery. It is a faster and more reliable way to track whether the therapeutic agents have an effect or not on the patients. We want to validate our mechanism of action on cellular and animal models ahead of selecting the lead candidate for this first program for ALS, and take through the FDA approval process the candidate. After phase 2, which is that of starting to find a dose that is effective on the patients, we plan on partnering with other larger companies to do the more difficult phase 3, which is also more expensive. We see partnership as a great way not only to license out our technology, but also to expand our R&D efforts on other neurodegenerative diseases. We've had substantial traction to date. Since joining the MassChallenge, we've been able to talk to tens of key opinion leaders, and some of them have decided to join our advisory board. We now have 8 academics from Harvard Medical School, UMass, and Tufts, together with industry leaders that have joined our advisory board. We now have lab space at the Payuca Harvard Life Lab, and we've synthesized several proof of concept molecules that we want to take through some experimental plans. We are one of 3 companies to have been shortlisted by Biogen for their golden ticket to then have access to the prestigious Lab Central space. Our impact could be unimaginable. Can you really put a price to diseases that take people away and take memory, motor functionality, and behavior away from themselves? I know something about that, as my family is heavily impacted by neurodegenerative diseases. And I can tell you that these diseases strip people away from who they are, leaving them into shells of themselves. Current therapeutics are not effective, and really at most they're palliative, going after the symptoms. However, the scientific community is going in the direction that we need to attack multiple pathways at once. A way to do it is by using multiple drugs or a formulation of multiple active ingredients. But there are some toxic and drug-to-drug interaction problems. Our solution could open up the field of using single new molecular entities to tackle all these pathways that are involved. The MCAwards would allow us to do up to 10 animal models to really get proof of concept data to then have conversation with potential partners and VC companies for funding. We need to act now, because every second that we lose could be decades of a precious, healthy life taken away from our loved ones. So please consider us as one of your awardees, and thank you so much for everything that you've done so far already.